I told you I'd give you a tour of my new car, so here we are, sitting in my freaking driveway, just about to give you a nice little rundown of my new whip. This year, one of my goals was to buy a new car, and Natso has helped me achieve exactly that. It was really sad saying goodbye to Coco because I've had her for 11 years. I learned how to drive in Coco. I got my P's in Coco, but it was definitely time for an upgrade, although she is bulletproof. This is my new whip. I think her name is Chanel, but I'm not 100% sold. I might have another name in mind, but let me show you what I think of my new car so far and show you through some of the features and the things that I am absolutely loving. The only thing I'm not loving is the key. It kind of feels like a spaceship. It's so bloody big. And the Hyundai Kona wasn't my first choice, but in the end, it was an absolute winner. Look at this nice big screen. Holy jeez. This is so nice. Like, this is one of the reasons I wanted to get this car, is because the screen on the inside just makes it look so bougie. We've got a little phone charger. We've got connected little bits in here, gear stick, some bits and pieces down here that I'm really not sure how they work yet. One thing that they could have done better in this car, I'll be honest, is made these bigger. Like, who fits a water bottle that size in there anymore? Not me. And like, I don't know, you can slip your phone down the side of here, but why would you do that if you're going to put it on the charging pad? So that's one thing that I'm a bit like, doesn't really make sense. Make it make sense. But anyway, I still love it. Look at this. I usually put my big ass water bottle in here. I left it inside, but you can also take this out. More storage space down there. So we like that. The back seats are super spacious, super nice. Even though these seats are fabric material, they are freaking incredible. Let's turn the car on because I'm getting it really freaking hot. I set my little username. Queen. Confirm. It me. Good morning. Automatically connects to my phone. I should have done this at a better time of day so you can actually see the dashboard, but this is dual settings, so you can control both sides at the same time. Or you can also, oh my God, my neighbors are just like, oh my God, look at your new car. Whoopsies. So what I was saying was this can be controlled on both sides. So I can control both of these when they're sunk. And if you click unsync, we can have different control temperatures on each side at the same time, which is freaking sick. But I don't drive many people around, so that doesn't really matter. On the display screen, you can see that I'm on Spotify now. If you hit this little home button here, it takes you back and you can set all different things up. So you can see that it's connected to my iPhone. You've got Apple CarPlay, you've got a calendar, you've got a valet mode, which I thought was super freaking cool. The guy said if you're giving your car to someone to park, like valet parking, then you can click this button and it's going to store all your private information so they can't actually access it while you're not in the car. So yeah, you've got all these little buttons. So you've got the home button, which we're on now. You hit maps and it goes straight to maps. I'm not going to show you maps because it shows you where I live. If you go search, you can search all different things. So that is pretty sick. Media. Let's see what this button does. There you go, what I'm listening to currently. Hazard lights, pressing next track, the star button. Let's see what this star button does. I think this star button is to hang up because that's the setting that I set this to. And then the setup button. I played around with this for so long the other day. It goes into all the details. You've got the vehicle, you've got the sound, you've got phone connections, my profile, which is where I set up that I'm a queen. You've got the layout, the display, buttons, and all these other little bits and pieces. So I really did sit in the car the other day and I just went through everything to try and set it all up. I sat in the car for like half an hour and I'm kind of doing the same thing now while I'm explaining stuff to you, but just like getting used to all the different settings and whatnot is like pretty freaking sick. Another cool thing in this car is you can actually change what these two colors look like. So if I hit this off button and go style A, you can see that they're blue and it is yellow, but it looks orange. You go style B and they're like a nice blue color. You go style C, which is red. I don't particularly like red, so I'm just going to leave it as it was set up, but you can link it so it like changes different modes. So if I go drive mode, oh, here we go. I don't actually know how to change the mode. Normal. How do I press OK? Sport. So see how it changes like the color when you're in different modes? There you go. Look at that. Boom, boom. So I'm just going to leave it in normal because Yeah, got a nice smooth steering wheel, lots of different buttons. So what I did before, so with the star, I set this up as the hang up button. So you answer the phone and you hang up the phone. Don't really know what else I'd use it for. This is like the little volume button, which is cool. Because when I'm driving like this, you just go down with the volume, up with the volume, which is super freaking easy. I think that's Siri, and I don't know, that's just all the different modes. And on this side, I think this. One of these two is like the driving modes that I just showed you, whether it's normal, eco, or sport mode. And then, yeah, some other buttons that I haven't quite worked out yet. Hello! Check this. So you've got the mirror, right? But also, you've got a light. Wow. So bougie. Pretty cool features up here. This is just like the button when you open the doors and stuff. So I'll leave that like that. You've got this button, which I think is like an app that you can connect your phone to. But yeah, I'm not really too bothered on setting that up. And SOS, don't really want to press that, but if I need to, I will. Oh, bougie. I didn't realize that this side had a light too. So there you go. We've got all the features. Now, I've already put stuff in the glove box. I've just got the thing that it came with, and I've got some tissues, and then I had some other tissues in here before I got these ones, and I've just got my pair of sunnies when it gets sunny. Beep. I am a small gal, but there is quite a lot of room in the back, and as my mum and dad said, there's quite a lot of room behind Chloe because the seat's so far bloody forward. Thank you. That's fine. So if you're a little bit larger and I'm taking you somewhere, you can sit behind me because there's plenty of leg room. Shoulders are on the seat. There you go. I've got another hand in front of me. So if you're a little bit larger and I'm taking you somewhere, feel free to sit behind me. But also some cool features in the back. You've got your own aircon, and you've also still got some little charging ports down here. So there is plenty of space. And here you go, like what I was saying, you've got plenty of room behind me. And yeah, that's a little bit annoying because my seat's so far forward, you can see the mechanics of the seat. But look, I won't ever need to look at that, so that's okay with me. Okay. I've just discovered something that I had no idea I could do. I can put this down. Oh my gosh. And there's cup holders in here. Love that. These look like, would that even fit a real cup? Surely. Beautiful. I feel like the seats are super comfy in the back as well. You know, they're comfy everywhere. They're the same kind of seats, but even in the back, you've got your own little window up and down. Also heaps of boot space. Again, not that I really carried too much in my car, but I will now stop putting the groceries on the back seat of my car and I will start utilizing the boot because it has a lot of space in there. We like it. I'm not a super materialistic person, but I am so grateful and I am so proud that I got a new car this year. It is just like one of the goals of mine I ticked off this year. So I'm super grateful and I'm super proud. There's not really much else I can report on. I haven't driven it too much yet. It is still only 4 days old as I am voice recording this right now, but I am so happy with how everything is going, and I highly recommend the Hyundai Kona if anyone is on the hunt for a new car and you don't want to absolutely break the bank. If there's anything else I can think of, I will update you guys in another video. However, the only other thing that I want to ask you guys is, what should I name my car? Should I name her Chanel or should I name her Pookie? Let me know in the comments below or DM me on Instagram what you think, and I will see you guys in the next one.